Once upon a time, in a faraway land called Louisiana, there lived a little king. Some called him King Landry. Now, King Landry didn't wear a crown of gold. He wore a smile, shook hands, talked about progress, and promised prosperity. He said he loved the people. He said he loved the land. He said he loved the children. And many believed him, because believing was easier than looking too close. But deep down, the little king wanted something else. He wanted to gather riches from faraway kingdoms. He wanted favor from powerful men in distant cities. He wanted to be known as the king who brought industry to the land no matter the cost. So the king called in the merchants and the engineers and the men with briefcases. "Come," he said, "bring your pipelines. Bring your wells, bring your plans. I will give you tax forgiveness. I will give you the people's land. I will pass the laws you need, and Washington will pay us by the ton." The men nodded and smiled. "It won't hurt them," the king said. "It's deep underground. They don't even know they own it. They'll never feel a thing." And so the plan began. They told the villagers it was for the children. They told the school boards it was for education. They told the parishes it was for roads. They told the people it was safe. Here they said, "Take this little bit of money. Not much, but enough to quiet you." And when someone asked about the water, they were told not to worry. When someone asked about the pipelines near schools, they were told not to worry. When someone asked what would happen if something went wrong, they were told, "Well, there is insurance." Not much insurance, but enough, they said. Now this land was rich already, rich in water so clean you could drink it, rich in rivers and lakes and forests, rich in hunting and fishing and children playing under open skies. But the people had been told for years that they were poor, that they needed saving, that only industry could rescue them. For a time the people listened, but plans of a way of leaking. Maps surfaced, documents surfaced, quiet meetings came to light. And slowly, from village to village, the people began to see the shape of the thing. They realized the far-off land they were being promised was only a story. But the land beneath their feet was real, and it was being traded away. The people began to ask harder questions. They began to speak to one another. They began to remember that land and water are not replaceable. That money spent once does not heal what is poisoned forever. And the little king grew nervous. For he had forgotten one thing: a kingdom does not belong to its king, it belongs to its people. And that is the end of the story of the far-off land and its little king.